guys, my name's Lainey and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be making salted caramel protein muffins. They are super moist and really tasty for a nice treat. This is the equipment you are going to need: a weighing scales, a medium-sized mixing bowl. I use the silicone muffin tray because I like that they just pop out. You'll need a spatula and you'll need a teaspoon. And these are the ingredients I'm using today. 55 grams of salted caramel protein powder. You can use any flavour, but I find that the salted caramel gives that extra salted caramel flavour to the recipe. We're going to use 35 grams of reduced fat Sulcrin almond flour. I find this great in recipes. If you have any nut allergies, you can always use a coconut flour. We're going to use about 70 grams of egg whites. You can use regular eggs and separate them, or use up 2 whole eggs, but you have to add in the added fat. We'll be adding 60 grams of this 0% Greek yogurt. I got this from Aldi, but you can also use the Fage 0% or anything you can get in your local supermarket. One of the key ingredients is pumpkin. This does not give a strong pumpkin taste to the muffin. You cannot even taste it in the muffin. I'm going to be using about half a tin, so it's about 205 grams of pumpkin. I'm also adding in some dark chocolate chips. I'm going to go for about 30 grams. We'll also be adding in about a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. These are your raising agents. For that added salted caramel flavour, I've found the salted caramel fudge. We're also going to add some of this salted caramel sugar-free syrup. I'll be spraying my muffin tray with this butter fry light spray. So let's get started. We're going to start off with our dry ingredients. So we have 55 grams of the salted caramel protein powder. Now we add in 35 grams of our reduced fat almond flour, and then a tablespoon of sea salt. We're going to mix the dry ingredients together, trying to get rid of any of the lumps that may have formed. I make a well in the center of the dry mixture, ready for the wet mixture to be added in. Next ingredient I like to add in is the canned pumpkin. Put it all in. And now we just mix this with the dry ingredients to form a dough. Now that we have a dough consistency, we're going to add in our other wet ingredients. So we've got the Greek yogurt. Once that is thoroughly mixed through, we are going to add in our egg whites. Just carefully fold the egg whites in to the mixture. And once that's thoroughly folded into the mixture, we're going to add just 2 pumps of the sugar-free caramel syrup. Now this is going to add some added sweetness. You can also just use some sweetener of your choice, but I like the added flavour that the salted caramel syrup gives. You could also mix this up, add different flavours in, maybe add some vanilla essence into the mixture, but this is how I like it and I find that it works really well. It's at this point that I add in half a teaspoon of the baking powder and half a teaspoon of the bicarbonate of soda. I'm also going to add in the dark chocolate chips, so that's 30 grams of the dark chocolate chips. I'm using ones that I picked up at ASDA, but you can get any of the other store brands. And then just mix the raising agents through the mixture as thoroughly as you can. Now I'm going to evenly distribute 30 grams of the dark chocolate chips to the mixture. Now we have our full muffin mix ready to go. I'm going to lightly spray the muffin tray with the fry light spray. This just allows them to pop out a little bit more easy because they will grow in the oven and they come out over the top and then they get stuck together, and you just want them to look pretty and look nice and come out in a nice even package rather than sticking to the tray. Now I'm going to evenly divvy up the mixture into 6 muffins. I'm going to put 1 spoon into each of the compartments, then add a couple of the salted caramel fudge pieces to the mixture and then cover them so that all the fudge is right in the center of the muffin. Now we have our muffins ready for the oven. I hopefully have evenly distributed the mixture throughout the 6 compartments of the tray. I'm going to stick them in the preheated oven. It's at 200 degrees Celsius, a fan assisted oven, so you may need to adjust this depending on your oven type. I'm going to leave them in there for about 20 minutes. Try your best not to open the oven because it will make them deflate. It's been exactly 20 minutes, so I think they're ready to come out. Check them out. Ooh. Once they have cooled enough that I can take them out of the silicone, I'll put them on this wire tray to cool completely, and then I will enjoy.